What is good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at 10 sneakers that you should or should not buy in 2023. Now, there's not so many shoes that have been coming out actually recently. I think it's a good time to be pickier with what the sneakers you're buying. Now, the way we filmed this video, we originally had a brand new where we were shaving my face, and so we did that, but we're not actually putting that in this video. So the remainder of this video is showing you these top 10. I will have a shaven face. It look a little bit different than normal, but it's already growing back. So you get to see your boy when he looks like he's 15 years old. But as we did the video, it changed a little bit on what we thought would be worth buying or not right now, because the market, the way stuff is, after looking up the prices, our opinions changed by the end of the video. So stick around for that. We got 10 shoes right here to talk about. All right, so let's get into these 10 different sneakers. So first things up is gonna be shoes that are somewhat accessible now that I think are good purchases if you like the silhouette. First up is going to be the True Blue Jordan 1s. Now these retail, I believe, at $170 right now, and resale stores are actually selling these for like 250 bucks. I almost purchased a pair from there, but then all I had to do was go into a JD Sports or a Foot Locker, and they had sizes available up to like a size 11. So this one is a size 9. You can get them at the stores for retail price. Now, if we look at different apps, they're probably going for under retail because you can get them at the mall. Right now, size 9, $173. That's basically retail. One thing I'll say about this shoe, this is a good colorway. It's not like an OG, Chicago, whatever. The quality is pretty good on the sneaker, and to get it for retail, I think this is a great purchase right now. Do I see these going up? I see these just hovering at where they're at, potentially going up. I don't really see them dropping too much lower. I think people can buy them for retail. I think they're gonna do that. So I think this is a good purchase right now, especially if you like Jordan 1s and you like blue. I don't think you can go wrong with it, but there are a couple Jordan 1 options in here that are really good as well. So this one's good at retail for sure. Now, some of these are gonna be reselling shoes, some of them are not. Next, we have a Dunk Low, which is gonna be the Dunk Low Montreal Bagel Sesame. So this is a new Dunk Low that came out that's kind of cool. My favorite type of bagel is sesame bagels. They have the little sesame on it. This is kind of like a New York vibe shoe right here. Gum outsole, you have the tan, the blue. Quality on these is not that great. And so, look, with most Dunks, and these right now are going for around $130. Retail is going to be $100, I believe, or 110, $120 actually, so $10 over retail. This one is a little bit more obscure. The True Blue Jordan 1s, you can wear with a lot more outfits. This is kind of unique, and if you like that uniqueness and want your shoe to stand out a little bit more, this is a good one. It's a conversation starter, like what is on your shoe. I think this one, resale-wise, is going to stay where it's at or potentially go down. That's another one. So these are recent releases. What's happening is, like, it's the beginning of the year right now. There's not a lot of great Jordan releases. There's been like a lot of stuff coming out. They're planning to do a lot of Jordan 2s, but nothing but since the end of last year that's done really good. Next one is another one that I was able to go buy at the stores. That is a Black Olive Jordan 7. So this pair has been sitting on shelves, and I think this is another pair. I think they're already going for under retail, and I think this is one that's going to continue to go down. The problem with that is because the retail price is so high. Right now, they're going for $170. Retail is $210. Reason for that, I mean, it's a retro shoe. I think this is for the OG heads. They really would like this more than some of the new sneakerheads. A lot of them aren't wearing 7s like that. A lot of the older sneakerheads like the Jordan 7 silhouette more. And I think that's the colorway, the combination of that, and the retail price being $210. The retail is $150. I think that they would probably be doing better. So they're sitting at $170, which is $30 under retail. I think these are I don't know. I think that's the first time in a while that some of Jordans are sitting. There's a lot more like this, but I feel like this is the most popular out of the ones that are sitting as far as Jordans go, and there's one True Blues. So next one up is going to be an early sneaker. So this is the Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined. These plan to drop in March. This one is actually a really clean colorway. Obviously, there's the white cements, the black cements. This is in line with that. And these, I think, are going to be ooh, this one's tough. I thought I had the answer to it. So retail, I believe, is going to be $210 on them. $210, I still think this is a possibility of reselling well. I think these will probably be, I think when they drop $300 to $350, you can't even actually buy pairs on like StockX right now. $300 to $350, I think this would be at. It's a classic colorway. We will see. I think a lot of the OGs, this would be a really good selling one. I think these, if you can get them for retail, obviously, I think it's a good choice. I don't think it's going to be like this where they go 40 under unless they mass produce them. So I just think this one's going to be harder to get and a good one. Nike Air on the back. It's a good shoe. And having it's kind of like the vintage there, I think no matter what, this one will do better than a lot of these other releases that I've already shown. All right, guys, I got to hop in here and give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, which is going to be DraftKings. The big game is finally here. Some people go to the big game parties for the chili. Some people go for the chips and salsa. only those in the know are there for the real action. That real action can only be found on DraftKings Sportsbook. All new customers have to do is sign up using promo code Harrison, bet at least $5 on the big game, and you'll instantly receive $200 in bonus bets. Yes, that is right. All you have to do is bet $5 on the big game, and you'll instantly receive $200 in bonus bets deposited onto your account. Wondering what you could spend that $200 on? You could try same game parlays, where you can combine multiple bets on one game, like which team will score the most passing yards and will get the first touchdown, and that allows you to get even bigger winning. If sports betting isn't available in your state just yet, you can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. DraftKings has so many ways to make watching sports fun, so thank you so much to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. Let's talk about some releases that are gonna go to the moon and when it's the time to buy them. This is the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. I finally got my size after having 10 pairs of them. Resale price on them right now, it's hard to say because it's like there's so many different sizes. Lost and Founds in a size 9, you're looking at 430 bucks. So this pair is definitely at the point to buy it. They've been out for a while now. That peak has come, the dip has come. This is the point to buy it. With any Chicago Jordan 1s that have ever come out, in due time, they shoot up in price. And at $400, this is an amazing time to get these. And I think that these, and maybe somebody's gonna edit this and cut it back to me and these drop to 200. I don't think so. This is the shoe. So I have a lot of like friends who are skateboarders, professional athletes, whatever. This is the shoe that I get hit up the most about to be like, hey, can you get me a pair of these? So definitely this is one that I think you guys should get now if you want them. Save your money on any of these and get these, because once I found the right pair of pants to wear with these, they're perfect. That's the one thing I have with Jordan 1s. It's harder to wear some pants with certain of the pairs. So we got two more brand new releases to show you guys before we go into some more of the pairs that I think you should or should not buy. This one is going to be a Georgetown Jordan 6. So check this out. This is a really, really good colorway. So there are Georgetown PE sneakers that have been out that look really good. This one is fire. The 6 is not a pair that I think will look that good on me, but this is so clean. You have the suede, the gray there, the nice blue hits. I think this is a really, really good shoe. And resale prices, let's check them out. Okay, under retail. These pair right here, it's $183 if you're to buy it. So resale stores, you're probably paying $250. Retail, it's $200. So again, I feel like it's getting harder and harder for Jordan Brand to sell these higher numbered Jordan silhouettes. And I know that's like hype talking, but when you're talking about like 1s are sitting, but like 4s are doing pretty well. The Dunks are obviously doing pretty well. But these right here, I think they're a high quality shoe, and I think they're deserving of that $200 retail. But I just feel like there isn't the hype around them for people to be going and spending the money, $200 retail, on the shoe. All right, next new release up is the Jordan 5 Dunk on Mars. Now, these ones retail at $200, going for under, they're like 160. It's a women's sneaker, so the sizes don't get as high for the men's sizing. But this one I think is pretty clean, and I think there's a lot of classic Jordan colorways that are very similar to this. I like the little gradient there. But again, this is one, I mean, if you like these, it's a good time to buy if you can get them under retail. But I think at retail, these are probably gonna, I think you'll be able to scoop a pair of these used up for like 120 bucks soon. Like, I just think that's how it is. Again, more of the like 5s, the 6s, the 7s, they're not doing as well right now. Some of the more OG style colorways, so it's kind of hard to say. But if you see, I'm making a list. This half of the list right here, if I'm saying to buy or not, I don't think these are the ones to buy. So next up, I already have it unboxed because it's hard to open this box up. Jordan 4 Amamaniers. This is an interesting one to give you guys my perspective about. They're high quality, they always are. There's a weird thing that always happens with Amamanier Jordans. There's a lot of hype before they drop. Everybody wants them. They drop, and then the price is pretty high. They hold a pretty solid price, and then they like shoot down in price. And it happened with the Jordan 3s, the Jordan 1s, and then with the Jordan 3s, it went back up. So it's a little bit weird. Right now, these are sitting around $450 to $500. To me, that's a little bit tough to spend because I can see these going down. Now, I may be wrong, but there's something about Amamaniers that after they come out, the price tends to take a little bit of a dip, and I don't know why that is. One thing that is weird is like, if you look at the inside of these, that is like an interesting insole, and it's kind of uncomfortable to wear a bit. It's not like the most comfortable thing to wear. All right, next up, as I'm doing this list, I'm seeing more and more shoes. I'm like, there's not a lot of stuff that you should buy right now. Next up, we have a Travis Scott Jordan 1. This is going to be the Black Phantom. So these, of all the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows is the lowest price release, and I think I know why. These are going for about 700 bucks right now. Well, I thought these would do a little bit better. I kind of knew this was coming, actually. So if you look at the Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs when they first came out, before release $1,500, they released, they were down to $700, and now they're back up to $1,500, $2,000. These, I don't necessarily see that happening. The reason why, in my opinion, this is a hard shoe to style and wear. Because it's all black, it makes, in my opinion, my foot look smaller, and I feel like it doesn't fit the pants necessarily like a other Jordan 1 low, like a reverse mocha Travis Scott would. And so I found it really hard to kind of style these to make it look like I feel like it looked proper to me. So I think these are gonna sit around this price. I feel like there'll be like an aspect of people wanting it after it's gone, like in like a year. But right now, I think these are where they're at. So this is a good buy right now if you want this shoe. This price point, I think, is a good hover point. I don't really see it going too farther down. I don't see it going too farther up in too short of a time. So that's where we're at. I gotta interrupt real quick because if you guys want a new pair of sneakers that are completely free, go ahead and check out the giveaway over my Instagram right now at harrisonnevel. See all the rules, get your free pair of shoes. Oh, and subscribe. All right, last up, Nick is gonna hate my take on these. This is the Nike CPFM Grinch. Don't buy these. Don't buy these. This is a bad time to buy these. There's always gonna be a bad time to buy these. This is a hard shoe to wear. The only thing you should buy these for is to put them on your shelf and show them. People are shaving them. They're kind of odd, and I think they're in the like $450 range. Resale stores are selling them out right now. And I mean, retail is what, 200 plus, 200 something. This is a very hard to wear shoe. It's odd, and if you've got the steez to pull it off, you can do it. But in my opinion, that's not it. I don't know if you have an opinion, Nick.
All right, so the thing that really caught my eye with this shoe is when people shave it. When people shave it, that is like what makes this shoe look cool. Like, it looks like a yellow bear. When it's like this, I'll be real with you, I do agree with you. It is so hard to wear this shoe. It looks just so furry. But when you shave it, do a little custom job on it, I think it's a wearable shoe. Am I wrong? Is it more wearable when you shave it, or?
I think even when they're shaven, they're weird, in my opinion. But that's just me. I don't know. It's funny because as we film this video, the trajectory of it kind of feel like it changed. As I sit here and look at these are a bunch of the newest releases that have come out. There's not a lot of like stuff that I think is like crazy resale wise that's gonna like be holding its value a lot. So that's interesting. That's interesting to see where it's gonna go, because if the regular market continues to like go down, what will that mean for sneakers? What do you guys think? There's still shoes that are holding strong resale value. Like the reverse mochas are still holding strong, like 1,300 bucks right now. These are trashed. And like the Panda Dunks are doing well. There's shoes that have come out that stay holding their price, but the stuff that's releasing recently, like all of this stuff, this is the one. These three are the anomalies of the recent releases, I feel like, that are doing well, and most other stuff, and this is not all of them, aren't doing as well. So let me know what you guys think, why that is in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. This is Harrison signing out.